When nature struck, texts were all fucked up. Maayong yapong adlaw, ako si Jun Tariman. Join me in this video as I will show you how I maximize the old and new technologies to keep us afloat in the aftermath of Typhoon Odette. Typhoon Odette that badly hit Visayas and Mindanao Islands in the Philippines put technologies a back seat. When there was no power as an aftermath of the storm, tech tools and devices and other facilities were almost useless. Nearby cell sites stood like white elephants for the moment. These birds served us as an early warning devices, discomfort for safety a few hours before the eye wall of the storm hit Metro Cebu the night of December 16, 2021, and darkness came as soon as Odette's fury lashed out our community and the entire island for at least 3 hours. When the day saw light, fallen trees, and thank God there were only minor damage on properties in our community. But outside our subdivision, Odette toppled electrical posts, rendering no power in the entire island of Cebu. Thousands of houses were damaged, and unfortunately, few hundreds lost their lives. Social media were silent for a few days until power and phone signal were restored in few areas. I have to work where there were internet signal available on my phone. Later, the signal was just about 15 meters away from the house, and mosquito bites were common among residents who forced to open their windows at night. But not all of my tech tools and devices were unusable. My days after the typhoon were saved by my battery-powered tools and devices. Few hours after the storm struck and damaged portion of my house, I used this Boss compact circular saw in cutting wood and boards. I bought this few days before the storm struck and it proves useful to me. Combined with my Boss 18-volt screw and drill, I finished repair works at home in few hours. Inside my house, I have various rechargeable lights and lanterns which I can use and recharge somewhere. I'm using here an emergency lamp system. This is the unit. This is powered by a 4 volts 6 ampere lead acid battery, but the output DC power is 5.5 volts, and the system has two LED bulbs. The one here and the other one is in my sink. Okay. Now, if you use simultaneously the two LED bulbs, it can last up to 2 hours only. But if you're going to use only one lamp at a time, then it can last up to, I think it will last about 8 hours. Then the unit has also a cube light here. This is a light here. You can just press the button here. That's a high light or high-powered LED light that will last for 9 hours. If you press again, then that will be a low-power LED light that can last up to 17 hours. Then it is also capable for SOS to make the light blinking, because this unit is designed for camping or outdoor activity. So long press here, it will create a blinking light, so for emergency purposes, and that will last for about 15 hours for SOS. Then you can also charge some gadgets here because there's a two USB output here at 5.5 volts, so at 5 volts, so you can use this for your devices. And the input DC here is for the charging. You can charge using AC from 110 volts to 220 volts at 60 hertz, or you can use solar lights because there's a solar panel along with this system. So meron siyang sarili niyang solar lamp, and you can charge the unit using the solar panel for about 4 days, 4 sunny days. Okay, so the solar panel is 3 watts at 6 volts, and the unit has also a radio, an FM radio. You can also play USB and also memory cards here. There's a speaker here. The speaker can be used for other devices via Bluetooth. So meron siyang actually Bluetooth that you can use for your devices. Then the lights here indicates the level of your power. For now, it's only 3 because I already consumed 1 bar. Because each individual LED has a separate switch, so you can turn off the light, so you can save the time. You can save more lights or more power. So I also have here another rechargeable emergency lamp, which actually automatically turns on if the power is out, or if there is a power outage. I usually plug this to the AC outlet every time, and if there are power outages, then this will automatically turn on. This is Omni. So I'm also using candle, the old fashioned candle, ang napakabisang kandila. Okay, and maybe you can hear also in the background is the radio.
As we continue to deal with the
Because
effects
I have
of one
this
pandemic, we urgently need to
emergency
involve our
light.
experts into
Actually,
a
this is a
growing
flashlight
outlet for at home,
and also at the same time multifunction
HIV/AIDS. Our guests are here today to tell us more about the
device.
condition and
So
how we
it's
can be a part
a
of the solution.
radio.
Let's welcome
Actually,
Dr. Carl Henson. He's an infectious
so right now
disease
you're
specialist
listening
from the
to
Medical City.
a broadcast from
Also with us
CNN
is
Philippines,
Dr. Ron
simulcast
Bagnacan.
over
He is the
local
founder
radio station
and
here
CEO
in
of
Cebu
Love Yourself
or in Mandaue
Incorporated.
City, the,
Thank you both
D,
for
the
joining us
DYKC
on
radio.
this
That's
program
an
in this
RPN radio
very
station.
important topic that we have.
The
Now,
same
we'll start
station that
first,
airs
with
the
Dr.
programs
Carl.
of CNN
Bakit
Philippines,
nagkaganon?
my
What's
previous
happening? And who are the most
outfit.
affected
Okay,
by this?
this has a lamp. This has a radio, AM and FM, and also at the same time it has a flashlight, so you can switch to flashlight. So I use the radio for listening news. I also bought a 12-volt DC fan with an emergency light powered by a rechargeable battery using 220-volt AC where available, and a 12-volt solar panel which can be bought separately. I bought an ordinary pot to replace my smart rice cooker. Since I cannot use my rice cooker over here, my smart rice cooker has been sidelined since I'm using the ordinary pot for cooking rice, and I use LPG or liquefied petroleum gas, and an ordinary kettle for my electric pot. My water dispenser and soap dispenser from Xiaomi are working fine. The water dispenser can be recharged by a power bank, while the soap dispenser is using dry cell batteries. Some people spend thousands of pesos for overpriced power generators, but for me, water is lifer than power. So I hired a contractor to drill a deep well in my yard, which could give me potable water in about a week from dispose. Surprisingly, the cost is reasonable. More about this artisan deep well in a separate video here on High Tech Tabay. In the meantime, please subscribe and click that notification bell so you won't be missing my next post about the deep well. Dahil salamat, ako si Jun Tariman, High Tech, gihapon tabay.